What is up, my beloved hashtag champions fam? It's Zeke410 back with a brand new WWE Champions video. Now, this is going to be short, sweet, and brief and right to the point, but we do have some exclusive Champions gameplay on none other than a brand new zombie coming into Champions in this upcoming Undead Takeover October 2019 MLC, and that is the free-to-play champion zombie modern era technician Finn Balor Squalor Club. So let's go ahead and check him out. Let's check out his specs real quick. He's got some beast mode animations, as you can tell. We got the demon basically zombified, taking over. So what's his build looking like? Well, first we got the Coup de Grave, which is going to be a finisher dealing 35k damage and destroying a random 7x1 area and then pinning the opponent. Then we have the Decapitator Kick, dealing 17.5k damage and making random gems into green gems. Then we have the 1666, which will deal damage and allow us to destroy random green gems. Following that, we have the Bite. The Bite is going to deal 21k damage and will also be dealing 8k bleed damage for a certain amount of turns. And following that, the final moves, we have the Infected Chop, which is made available at 3-star bronze. That is going to be allowing us to deal damage, 18k damage, and making random green gems into leech gems with a strength of 5k. Now, remember, he is at 4-star gold, so this is his maxed out stats. Finally, at 4-star, he unlocks the Zombie Attack, a submission that places random submission gems down on the board, and they're going to be dealing damage for 4 turns, and when those gems are not broken, they are going to be turned into silence gems. So, remember this. Botch gems, you get your MP, but you receive no damage. Silence gems, you receive damage, but your opponents will not get their MP. So that's key to remember here. Then we have the coaching ability. Basically from 300 when he's unlocked, all the way up to 5k 3-star silver. He will be making blue submission moves deal less damage on the champion that he is equipped to. So from 10% less damage all the way up to 50% less damage from blue submissions. That is what Balor is going to be bringing to the table. His links, he has the zombie link, so 20% more health. But he also has the zombies 2019 link, 30% more health. So that's always going to be good here. Now, he is a free-to-play champion, so keep this in mind. Now, granted, when you look at his builds, when you look at his moveset, you're going to be thinking there's a lot here. There's a lot of potential here. But personally, after running a whole bunch of different builds, I found one build that I think would be the best build for everyone to utilize, especially during feuds, because you know we're going to have faction feuds, y'all. You already know what's up. You already know perks are going to be available. Now, this is going to be a match against Class Disadvantage. We're going to be going up against Tough Seth, Trickster, and we're going to see what our mans can do. Now, this is the build that I'm running here at 4-star gold Finn Balor Squalor Club. He is the free-to-play champion for this MLC Undead Takeover for October 2019. So, what do we have here? We have the Coup de Grave, the finisher, dealing damage and allowing us to destroy a random 7x1 area and pinning the opponent. Then we have the Decapitator Kick, dealing damage and making random gems into green gems. And then we have the Bite that's going to deal damage and also have that bleed damage going on. So for a trainer build, this is what I got rolling here. I got Xavier Woods for purple MP. Basically, that one purple is going to feed both of the green moves. Then we have Razor generating more green gems. Following that, we have Asuka for Berserker mode. If we get hit and take a lot of damage in one turn, we're going to be able to bounce back and do a little bit more damage with the comeback hits. And finally, we have Uso, J that is, reducing submission turns. So basically, we're going to see what happens. Now, as you can tell right here, we have the bleed dealing damage for 9 turns. And we have Razor here making 9 random green gems. So we're going to basically cycle this out. We're going to get that bleed down, draining the health of Seth. And then we are also going to be gearing up to hit that finisher. There's a multitude of ways to run him. I'm not denying that he isn't versatile, but I've ran plenty of builds, and some of them work. But when it comes to feuding, y'all, you know what it is. It's all about speed and saving time. And this is the best build, in my opinion, that's going to save a lot of people a lot of time. And what's great about this build is that, honestly, this is like one of the easiest builds that you can do because it's basically available right when you unlock him. It's literally like you don't have to wait until you get to a certain rarity with him to use his best build. He's literally given his best build like right out of the gate, which is going to save a lot of people a lot of time. So we're going to see what happens here. We're going to be able to get our purple. Hopefully he gets a blue. It's a given. It's bound to happen. It's whatever. So hopefully we can get a random wild card. Keep in mind he's random. It isn't a choose move, but hopefully we get enough greens. Okay, there we go. So now we can implement the bleed, because that's what I wanted to do. Hit him with the bite. That way, the bleed is already going to be working. We already took a lot of damage from him already, so that's what we're going to do. Now, I'm looking around trying to see if there's something I can do here. Basically, I'm going to go for my purple this time around because we're already guaranteed the green, and we actually got that. So let's see what happens. Now, it's going to destroy a random row, and you're hoping for it to do exactly what it just did right there. You want to load up on it and watch what the bleed's going to do each turn. We're going to keep on dropping the health. Even though he's going to kick out, we still got that bleed damage down. He's going to hit the choose move. He's going to get his purples on the board and spam it. But again, we're 4-star gold. It's good. It's just going to tickle a zombie fin. That's really all it's going to do. And we're going to do a couple matches with this build and see what happens. Now, he's going to deal a lot here because he's got a perfect setup for a wild card. If I were him, I'd make an H right in the middle, and he did. He isn't stupid. I'm glad that we're getting to go up against an AI that actually has some sense. So we're going to go ahead and deal with that. But he's decent. To be given out for free, a lot of people are always expecting the sun, the moon, and the stars when it comes to free-to-play units. He is actually a pretty fun and solid free-to-play unit. There's no way around that. He's a very fun guy to use. You just got to learn to get accustomed to using him. So we got the bleed going. You see the bleed. The bleed's already been implemented. And basically now it's a thing of just getting that kill shot. That's all we really need. So we're going to put the bleed on him again, just so you can see how easy it is. Decent cycler. And we're going to take that green and black, and that should put him away. And we're going to walk away with the 3-star. Now we're going to do this again, and this time we're going to go up against somebody who he has the class advantage over. We're going to go up against a powerhouse. And we're basically going to wrap it up because, again, there's multiple builds that you can use for him, but this seems to be the one legit build that properly works fluently for me. And trust, health packs were used trying to figure out the proper builds for him, but he's still fun. He's definitely going to be a fun free-to-play unit to use. Plus, don't forget the bonuses he'll have during the MLC. Plus, again, the perks for the tours, the blitzes, the feuds are going to make him immaculate. So we'll be right back with one more match, this time with the class advantage, and see what's up. Now, this is going to be interesting to see. A new zombie taking on the god of the zombies, Zombie Austin. Now, as you can all see, if you're a true Z Austin user, we already got a little bit of an advantage here because this isn't the normal build I'm accustomed to coming across when it comes to these battles, y'all. Y'all should already know what's up. But we're going to see what happens because that skip turn is still a problem. So we're going to see what we're going to get. We're going to deal a lot of damage here. And we already got him worn down. Just look at the damage just from the cascade. Like, the cascades are what are dangerous about random gem champions. Like, choose move, guys and girls. I get it. People like to be in control. They like to know where everything's going. I got no problem with that. But sometimes you get such a good random wild card that the board just continues to cascade and cascade and cascade and cascade. Well, that you can't really be mad about it. So we're going to hit Zombie Austin with the bite. So now here we go. We got the bleed bleed already in full swing. Then we're going to destroy part, and he's done. He's done. He's done. And just because it took us that little bit of time, now granted, it wasn't the feud, Z Austin. Don't get it twisted now. But it was proof, he can roll with the big boys, even though he's a free-to-play unit. And that's something that a lot of people need to understand. He's free-to-play. He's going to be free-to-play for everybody. You're going to be able to get him alongside Zombie Nakamura, as well as The Rock, the People's Champ. Expect gameplay coming soon for him. And because we got a little bit more time, we're going to do one more match against one of my favorite bonus match, and I apologize for cutting myself earlier, but yes, we're going to conclude this video with the match against one of my favorite wrestlers in the game, and that is none other than Matt Hardy. Hands down, one of my favorite champions in this entire game. So we're going to see what we can do, especially considering that Matt does need the green. Will we get another solid wild card to put him away the way we have done others? We are going to see. We already loaded up. Maybe he's going to use a couple of those. And yes, he is. Okay, that was what we wanted. We wanted him to get rid of those greens. We did not want him to capitalize on that. We got the wild card right there, but we're going to go ahead and hit the bite. I don't want to risk it, but we're going to go ahead and take it anyway to do some more damage just in case. Boom. Drop that leg, and once again, watch the bleed go in effect. Now, this is obviously a screen glitch because my move said that the bleed would last for 9 turns. It's only lasting for 5, but you know what? We're absolutely fine with that. We're absolutely cool with that, and we're going to hit the finisher now. That way, we already got the purple loaded up, and we can spam those greens again, hopefully. And we got the purple fully set, locked, and loaded, dealing that damage. We're going to have that bleed in effect once again for each turn. So we're going to be okay. Even if he kicks out, we're still going to be able to catch a body with this because Finn is doing his thing. For a free-to-play unit, a free-to-play champion, all you got to do is hit the first milestone and you have him. We're getting a whole entire month-long MLC where we're going to be able to use exclusive tokens on him to save our technician tokens. There's nothing to be upset about. We're going to do the best we can not to use up our colors, and we're going to spam it again. And more than likely, because that bleed's still in effect, he's probably going to be done if we get the right thing. Oh, he's done. He's done. No ifs, ands, or buts. Free to play. Granted, he's 4-star gold right now. But if I'm recalling correctly, and when we go to check out his card after this match, we're not even going to do a pause in the video. We're just going to end this match here. We're going to hit the skip, and we're going to go back to our man, Squalor Club, Finn Balor, Modern Era Technician Zombie, and check out the build and see what's going on with him. Now, if I am correct, what I was trying to say earlier is, look at that. Bite is available at 2-star, okay? So I'm using a build that's literally giving to you at 2-star. The Coup de Grave, the Decapitator Kick. I don't say that often. Finish him, guillotine. But the Bite is also available. So think about that. The Infected Chop, yes, it's a Leech Gem move, does sound enticing, but that's the 3-star build move. And then the Zombie Attack is a submission, and that is the 4-star move. He has his ultimate build right out of the gate. The Coup de Grave, the Decapitator Kick, got it that time, as well as the Bite. Simple and easy. You get the Decapitator Kick, you get a green wild card or maybe a couple green road breaks or 3 matches. You load up on your moves, you unload that Bite. You're going to deal that damage right out of the gate from the move alone. Then you got the bleed effect going in for 5 turns. The bleed even goes through during pins. Something key to remember here. So that's going to allow you to weaken people. So that even means if you got an opponent even lower and that bleeds in full effect and has already been spammed properly, thanks to that Decapitator Kick, you are going to be able to make someone bleed during their pins. And if they're very low, like let's say they're at 20K, 30K, and let's say you got a guy like Architect Seth on him for more bleed damage, they are going nighty-night within the pin. They could easily be like on the first pin, one, and then it's guaranteed over. They're in danger. They're not getting out of the pin. He is crucial. He's offensive. He's also defensive. Plus, with these links, when you look at his with his links with all the other zombies out there, like Zombie Austin and People's Chomp coming soon, he's going to have even more health. So that's something to think about. He has the leech gem, so he can get health back that way. He has the bleed move, so he's taking the opponent's health down one way or the other outside of his moves. And again, his best moveset, in my opinion, is literally available to you at 2-star bronze. And you just stack it up as you keep going on and moving forward. But that's the video, y'all. Let me know what you think about Finn Balor's Squalor Club. I honestly think he's going to be a very fun unit. I think he's going to be a very beast mode zombie to have on your team. And again, you get him right alongside zombie Shinsuke Nakamura right out of the gate for this Undead Takeover October 2019 MLC Talent Kickoff event. Talent Up Kickoff event, pardon me. So, it's worth a shot. Literally, you can just spend one level on the champion and boom, you got him. And plus, again, he's going to have special tokens that are going to be able to be utilized during this month. So you don't have to worry about anything. They're going to be these evolve masks, evolution masks, basically looking exactly like him in his likeness, and you're going to be able to use them all throughout October. However, once the MLC is over, his tokens will revert back to the normal technician class tokens. So this is a great opportunity to stockpile your technician tokens, and maybe possibly consider this. Is there a reason why they want us to save up our technician tokens this month? What's around the corner in November? It's just a thought. But bad times don't last. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you all for supporting me. Thank you all for showing me love. And leave your thoughts in the comments below. Once you unlock him, let me know how you're going to run him. Help out the community. Spread out your word. Spread out your gems of wisdom so we can all capitalize, whether free to play or pay to play. But if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. And also, if you're new to the channel and you haven't done it already, do yourselves a favor. Even if you've been watching for a while and you just haven't gotten to it yet, drop a people's elbow on the subscribe button, as well as hit a razor's edge on that bell icon to receive all future notifications from this channel. Mad love to every single one of you, my beloved #champions fam. Good pulling, good feuding, good blitzing, because it's definitely a good time to be a champion. And always remember this: all things have a beginning and all things have an end. So inevitably, all things must fade to black.